Hi guys, Jonathan Graham here. Well, Christmas is coming up and we're going to continue looking at different ways to make boxes for wrapping gifts. So this box here is one I designed just fairly recently. This is my newest box. It's called the Primrose gift box. It kind of has like a flower design on the top, and technically this style of box, it opens like this, is called a tato box, or tato box. It opens kind of like a flower. Here's what the side and the bottom looks like. It has these nice sort of trapezoid shaped sides, and here this is a 6 and maybe a 6.5 inch square. Here's one from a 6-inch square of actual Japanese paper. Once again, you just open it up. The Primrose gift box, and you can put a gift inside, and it kind of folds flat, folds shut. So we're going to make this so-called tato box today, Primrose gift box, which is also known as a tato box, a style of box anyways. So I'm going to use a 6-inch square, so our box will end up being the same size as this one here, which is a nice size for a small gift. You can make them any size you want, though. We want a duo paper, looks nice too. This is actually duo paper. It has a light yellow and then the color. This just has white on one side. We're going to use this one here, the green, because Christmas color. You want to start with the colored side up, or the white side down, and you're going to fold your paper in half horizontally and vertically. Take care to make sure you line it up well and make a good crease. Otherwise you want to make sure the creases are nice and even. So now we're going to fold in half the other way. Because if you do these creases well, then you'll have a really nice box. Now we're going to flip this over to the white side and do what's called a blintz fold. We're going to fold the corners to the center. So here's one corner. Here's the other one. It's going to go right to the middle where the two creases intersect. 3. And lastly 4. Called a blintz base. And this is a blintz base. Just like you're making a fortune teller. You probably have seen those when you're at school and things like that. But anyway, that's a blintz base. And now what we're going to do is we're going to divide this into thirds, both directions. And the easiest way to do that is to hold it. It doesn't matter which side is up for this part, because we're just going to find the third mark. And you're going to take it, and I kind of crease it like this. I'm going to just go like this. And you're going to make an S shape at the end. And this takes a bit of time. You want to make sure this is pretty much accurate, because then you'll have a nice symmetrical box when you're done. So for the box to close, so make sure you can see. You can see I'm just folding it like an S shape, lining up the points, the corners and the edges, and then when I have it lined up, I'm going to just give it a really hard pinch and let this open back out. And now we're going to have it so the flaps are facing up, and right on those creases, I like to do the one that's valley folded first, just because it's already going the right way. Fold across, lining up the sides, and then the other side we're just going to fold over the other, and it should automatically be thirds. Okay, unfold here, unfold here. Now it's even easier going the other way, because if you look here where the diagonal meets the third mark, that's where we're going to bring this edge up to. So let me just do that quickly here. And as you can see, once we do that, we've automatically folded a third over. Now we're just going to fold this third over itself like this. And this model requires a bit of what's called pre-creasing, and then we kind of collapse it at the end to make the final box. So we're going to open this back up to this point, and these little corners, I'm just going to fold them back on their existing creases, because this is for the first pre-crease. Now we're going to start the pre-creasing. I'm going to take this edge and fold it so it touches this point, and that these edges are lined up on the ends, you'll see. So fold this in so it touches the white point. And crease this really sharply, because see that? I folded it over, it touches, the edge touches the triangle, and it's straight across. Now we're going to do the same on this side. Again, bring it over to that white point, make sure that everything is lined up, and do a nice, really sharp, solid crease. Just like that. And now I'm going to unfold this point, and I'm going to unfold this flap. And we can fold these points back, actually, these two, since we're done with them. Now with these 2 points, we're going to do the same. I'm going to fold the edge in to touch the point of the triangle. I just have to kind of make sure I'm lined up. And really do a very sharp crease on this, because this will actually be one of the pre-creases to actually make the box. And do the same on this side. Fold it in to the point. So we essentially did that on all 4 sides of our blind space. And now we're going to unfold here, and unfold these so they're back in the center. Now I'm going to flip this back, flip it over so the flaps are facing down, and we're going to fold it diagonally in half right on our crease there. And if you look, there's the 3rd mark. We're going to take this point, and right where the 3rd mark meets this triangle here, in fact I'll just fold this triangle up just so you can see better. That's where we're going to fold to, and this line, this edge will line up with that crease. Creases really sharply as well. This is an important crease. And now I'm going to do the same on this side. Again, you can see where this 3rd meets the edge, and we're going to bring this edge and line it up to that. And the crease will actually start right where that 3rd meets the edge of our triangle. Now we're going to unfold these, and we're going to flip it over and just reverse this crease. Because when you reverse this crease, this makes it a lot easier for the collapse at the end. Unfold those, and now we're going to unfold this and fold in half the other way and repeat. Again, bring this to this edge, to this crease, that 3rd mark. Same on this side, bring it to the crease. See, once again, you can see how the crease actually goes right to there, and this edge will land right on that 3rd mark. Once again, I'm going to unfold these and flip this over and just reverse those creases, because that'll make the final forming of the box much easier. And now what we're going to do is we're going to unfold these after we reverse them, unfold, and now we're going to unfold this flap, this flap, this flap, and this flap. And this is the last set of pre-creases. Now we're going to open it all the way, and we're going to flip it over. Now if you look carefully, you will see we have this angle here, which we made when we folded those corners on the last step. You can see we have this trapezoid shape here, and we have 2 mountain folds. We're going to make a valley fold that goes this way, and this edge will be lined up with this edge, and it's going to start where this angle here on our trapezoid meets the innermost mountain crease. Not this one, but this one. So I'm just going to crease this, and then I will give you an example. We'll show what we did. So a crease, and I'm only going to crease from where this innermost crease meets this angled crease here, not this one, but this one. And then this edge here lines up with this. So as you can see, we have this trapezoid shape here, here, and here, and it's this innermost one, and our valley crease goes from where this angle meets the innermost mountain fold all the way out to here, and these edges line up. So now I'm going to go the same direction on each side. So now on this one, again, there's our trapezoid. I'm going to make the crease go from there, so I'm just going to line it up here. A little hard to show this part on camera, but I'll do the best I can. Once again, we have it only going to there. We don't go any further, but just to this edge. This one's pretty easy to see, actually. There's the, going to go from there over. So let me just line it up on that edge and fold it. And the last one from here out, so, and not any further that way. And crease very sharply, because this is actually going to be part of the closing part of the box. Now we've done all the pre-creasing, and now we're going to flip this over, and now we're going to start making our box. So the way we do this is I kind of like to take this side here, and this is all on existing creases. You're going to fold this down on that trapezoid angled crease, and I'm going to just extend it a bit to that part that wasn't creased. And you repeat this on all 4 sides, so you can see how we're going to just fold this in. There's a valley fold here, and 2 mountain folds. Make sure you can see that. And just going to pinch and just extend it to the edge. And then the last angled crease. And make sure, and then just folding on there and just extending it. Now we're almost done the box. Now to close it, we're going to use this innermost mountain fold again, not this one, but this one, right where this angled crease we did in the last step lines up with this corner. That will be where we're going to fold on. So you can kind of see it's already starting to come together. Just going to fold it in, and then next one beside it should start coming in too. And then the next one, you're just going to kind of basically be collapsing this down on the creases. It almost wants to go on, collapse on its own once you get it started. It'll almost want to start folding itself, kind of come together on its own. There we go, see? And it kind of folds down. And then I'm just going to, on these angle edges here, cross the edges, right on our trapezoid shaped part here, I like to just do a really sharp crease, and this will keep the box closed, and on the edge of these little flaps too. And that will give a nice little box, really secure closure. And then I like to do these corners too. And now you should have your finished Primrose gift box, which is called a tato, the type of closure which is called a tato box. And now it's finished, and to open it up, simply pull it apart and the box opens. Put a small gift in here or whatever you'd like, and then just close it up again, and if you need to keep it closed, you can just kind of go around the edges and sharpen that edge if you need to. And so that is my new Primrose tato box, or Primrose gift box, from a single square of paper. I hope you enjoy making this model and using it to wrap gifts and things like that. So please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.